Alright, so cool beans. It's 2 p.m. and I just realized I'm sharing my screen. Hold up. There we go. Does the quote still change? I don't remember. Quote doesn't change. Oh, that's fine. Oh wait. Um, no, it doesn't change at all. Never mind, it's fine. Cool. Although I should really label this. Config. There you go. Label this. Let's do a quick progress check. What did I do yesterday? Alright, so this is what I did. History. And you get entertainment thing. So this doesn't actually do anything. It shouldn't be too difficult to do it, I hope. So we got the name, the tag, the time spent, and then we got the lead. And I think it's time I work on the pause feature. So it's time, and I suck with time. So pause. Alright, print that. Pause. There we go. Correct. Alright, cool. We got this stuff. So now we need to pause that time. Right, and how does the time thing work? Right, the time thing is up here, where it clicks on the elapse thing. So what we do is, okay, so in the app, we got pause time, right? We got the total time, we got the now, we got work time. Did I even use work time? Can I make a new one? Yeah, how do I make a new tab? Tab page. Oh, just like that? Okay. Right, so we got tab new to create a new tab. And what I want to look for right now is work time. Okay, yeah, I forgot. References are a thing. GR. Yeah. So we got this and we got hub work time duration. Okay, cool, so this isn't actually used, right? So what we have... Let's like do that, okay. So what we have is the work time, right? And there's this thing with the now. So now is string. Well, actually no, it's not. Now is not a string. So we got app dot work time equals now. I have dot now. There we go. Dot try into duration. Okay, yeah, that's it. How did I do it in the last one then? Everything is inside of app. The pause thing. And we got pause time. Okay. So what's the error here? Okay, there shouldn't be one. Alright. So we got now is the seconds. So duration from seconds now. Right. So app work time equals this. Okay, cool. So now we come inside here, right? And when you pause, you don't want this to tick. Well, you can stop that from ticking. So let it pass. And then so the time you I remember I drew a little small diagram to help me imagine this, but let me see what I can do without drawing it. Let me try and use my head real quick. So let's say you work for 5 seconds and then you pause for 20. And where do you continue from? Obviously you continue from this. Okay, that's it. Alright, got it. That was pretty simple. Alright, so pause time. And what exactly is pause time? We got work time right here. Okay, we got work time. And work time is 0. So if it pauses, it can't be 0. Right? So at least I'm assuming. So here we take a look at if app.worktime is greater than 0 by any amount, then we do something else, otherwise we do something else, right? Okay, let's see. Right, so we need to start at 5. So that means we check something inside here, right? So now this becomes the new now, which means we can modify this. So if app.worktime is equals to 0 is greater than 0, that means there's something in here, otherwise there's not, which means we can put this in here and then app.now.unwrap app.now equals to app.worktime. Wait, hold on. App.now equals sum app.worktime, right? So now we put this math in here and we get that, and we do that. Let's just put the millis thing in here. There we go. We got some instant, which is instant dot new. Hold on. Instant Okay, so you work for 5 seconds, you pause for 20 seconds, obviously you want to work for 5 seconds. So how do I store the physical 5 without letting it tick down, right? So if click pause, it stores the work time, which isn't something it should do. It should, wait, no, yes it does, yeah. I store the work time, and then to bring that back in later. So I saved the pause time, and what do I do with it? Oh yeah, there is a pause screen, right. I made a pause screen somewhere. And there's a pause screen. And when you click on resume, the work time and attack time and the app.now becomes here. Right? Is it just that simple? It's got work time. Okay. So let offset, is that what you call it? If app.worktime dot as millis is greater than 0, that means there's something in there. So I want app.worktime to be returned as seconds. Otherwise, it can be 0, like that. So now I'll do now plus offset. So plus offset, there you go. Hold on, that's kind of redundant. There you go. Plus offset, and we got the new now. And then after we get it to seconds, we need to set it to 0. So work time, and then app.worktime equals duration from secs as 0, and then this will return work time. So I set it back to 0, and it comes back in here, which means the offset. Wouldn't that mean that the offset would disappear though? So instant now, which gets me a now, and then now plus equals work time. Okay. So we got now plus app.worktime. Does that work? Okay, so you got now plus app.worktime, which becomes now. And here, app.worktime equals duration from millis back to 0. Got a now over here. Dot elapsed s6, which means this is the new now. Otherwise, I put this in and do that and do that and do that and do that. Okay, cool. No idea if this will actually work or not. Also, this thing will keep ticking. I don't want that to show, so simple boolean, I guess. So that pause equals, let's just have it false. So if paused, then that means don't show this, otherwise show it, which means UI.label paused, otherwise that. and I only want you to repaint when there is a change like that. And that. Okay, this won't work. So if I set paused to true, right, it won't be true again. It will only be true once, which means you'll barely see the difference. So that means this won't work out. Okay, let's see. Center. Right. So request to repaint. Actually, I have no idea how it works. Right, so let's think of it, right? So let's say you work for 5 seconds, you pause for 20. So now equals like, well, now, and then you plus the work. No, this wouldn't make sense. Yeah, it wouldn't. Okay, so let's say you pause, right? So instant from at dot work time. Okay, it makes sense. How would I do this? I just want to stop this from ticking, which means I just reinstate the now, right? Which means all of this is way too complicated. All I need to do is recreate the now for whenever I click unpaused. So it means when I click on paused, I hide this, right? So over at pause time, so I don't want this. Pause time. What, symbol searching? What is this? Okay, whatever. So I know that it's called... Yeah, there is pause time in this, so... Got pause time? Is that an app? Oh, that's an app. Yeah, we got pause time. Instead of pause time, let's just check it to paused and change it to a boolean. Where else? 55. False, and that, there we go. Something wrong? There you go. Oh, right. Yeah, so this, wait, hold on. Did that work? Okay, yeah, so send it to here. We got pause. So if app got paused, then don't show this, otherwise show it. So put that there. And if it's paused, we don't actually do anything. Like, you just don't. App.screen equals screen pause. There you go. Yeah, we do that. And I'll keep the work time here just cause I'm not sure why. I think I would need it. So next, since it is paused, that means I would copy this, put it there, but instead change it to resume. Right, so when you resume, app.now equals some instant now. So this is a new now. Right, so if you're paused, so I can check, take a look at app.screen, which kind of means that this is also pretty redundant. So if app.screen, so match app.screen, and I only care about if it's pause, right? I don't care about anything else, right? Did I do that backwards? I don't care about anything else. So if it's paused, then that means I want this here. Otherwise, I want this. Okay, that looks kind of reasonable. So you got app.screen, which means I removed the usefulness for this. There you go. There's a lot of useless stuff in here. I didn't use warning. Yeah, okay, everything else is the stuff that I have. Let's do that. There we go. Okay, so I don't want this to show. So match app.screen, right? So if the screen is paused, then I want to show something completely different, but it's generally still the same. UI.label paused. If it's anything else, I would like to show this. Like that. Right there. There you go. Okay. So if it's paused, the label pause should show up. The buttons should change. But I do expect some weird visual stuff to happen, like the timer restarting at 0. Like after you click the pause button. Cool. So you start. You're at 1 second. You pause, it's a pause, you resume. Okay, I guess I didn't change it. Right, app.screen equals screen tracking. There you go. Right, so we start and we pause, and it says paused here. We resume, it should restart back at 0, and then here it should show 2 seconds. Yeah. Okay, so we got the weird visual stuff, but the logic checks out. So we got instant now, and we need to change the work time thing, right? So I'm just gonna go here so you can see both at once. So what we care about now, it's this. Okay, so this is the part, like the meat and bones, I guess, of the pause thing. So we need to redo this. Right, so if it has been paused before, how do I do this? How would I do this? I'm pretty sure this math is wrong. Like I just realized. And then just divide that by 60. There we go. Alright, so let's see. So app.worktime doesn't necessarily change, right? Did I get rid of worktime? No, worktime is still there. So how about we let is now mutable? Well, it is. Well, now is now mutable. Yes, now is now mutable. Say that 5 times fast. Okay. So now, what now is there from? It's just a duration thing. Oh wait, no, that's a time thing. Yeah. So now plus app.worktime dot as seconds right, so if it's 0 it should remain 0. Okay, so you add 5 each time, which means that whenever we click here the thing changes again. So when we click here, the work time thing, it gets updated. Right, yeah, work time thing, it gets updated. That thing instead. It's going to take the previous work time because we don't want it to stack. No? Yeah, so we need to find the difference. So we need the previous work time minus the now. So we got app.worktime minus now. Does that do anything? Oh wait, no, simple, right? So we can do max app.worktime with now minus the min app.worktime and now, and app.worktime will equals duration from this and that. Okay, where's macro? It's like CMP min max. I'm surprised I remember that. Okay. App.worktime. We must extract it, right? So got it as a from sex. Okay, we got that. Oh wait, no, it's as sex. No, as sex. Do that. So this should shorten it slightly. As sex. There you go. That should shorten it even more. Okay, so we got max at work time. So we gotta make a duration from this, right? From sex, and And then now we got at.work time equals this. So the logic behind me doing this is because, so I shouldn't be there. Okay. So let's say you work for 5 seconds, right? You work for 5, you parse for 20, right? So this is your first one, right? And then you continue off that, right? So you can't work 4, you can only work like, let's say 10. You pause for like another 5 seconds, right? So this previous value will get stored in here, right? And then according to the offset, it will be now plus 5, and then here it will be now plus 10. But the thing is, you don't plus 10, you plus 5. I think, I don't know. You plus 5, so you want to do that minus 5, so you take the previous one. I have no idea if this is true or not, it's just something I guessed. It's just something I felt. Like, I'm not even joking, man. Like, I felt that that would be an issue. That is what I should done, not that's an issue. NWN study with an extra D. So we do for this, we pause, we resume, we start at 1. Okay. Right, we pause at 4, we resume again. Oh. Okay. Yeah, so there's a slight issue. We lost like 1 second there. So we need to add back that 1 second. But I don't want to do anything weird just yet. So plus 1. Is it because of the millies thing? From me? No, okay. Right. So here's full history. And I'll just call this A. Okay. Right. I'll stop at 2. It should resume normally from 2. Oh no, it's back to 3. So now it's at 6. It goes back to 4. Right, that should not happen. Oh yeah, what if they are the same now? Yeah, I didn't consider that now, did I? If they're the same, then I assume we could just leave left off. Well, I guess I could do that, or I can just minus it regardless and have an absolute. Abs CMP, it says an absolute function. Abs. F32 abs. Okay, so first, what is this? A U64. Oh, okay. So I can either do this, or I can work time minus now, and then do an abs. Does that even make sense? Turn it into an R64. Does that work? Okay. Yeah, now I got a dot into. Is that what it is? No. Okay, I should stop messing with that. There's no reason for me to. Okay. I lose a second there. Despite being a pause feature, they both work completely differently. Yeah. What time did I start streaming? Half an hour ago. Okay, let's see. Alright. Let's do A, I mean B. So I'm gonna stop this at 2. Right, we pause again, and it should resume at 3. Okay, yeah, it goes back at 3. Alright, I stop it at 5. It should go at 6, but it goes back to 3, which is not supposed to happen. Okay, so why does it go back at 3? Did I not refresh anything, or what's going on here first? So let's see. It also has the way the way I did my math, which I did now plus equals dot work time. Right, so work time is stored. Let's see. Oh, I just noticed. Thanks for the follow, Matthews. Yeah, Matthew02. Okay, so if this doesn't work, I can switch gears. Oh, it's quite loud. Okay, so how do I switch gears? What other ways can I think about this? So first, there's a visual aspect, I guess. You got the visual. Yeah, because what does get stored? Actually, I should look at that. Yeah. When I click on the stop button, where is the stop button? The stop button is here. When I click on the stop button, it stores the total time. And where does total time get calculated? From here. So there's the now thing, where I need to constantly take a look at the total time, right? So instead of putting it here, I can instead move it here. No, that doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense because the thing will just update more often, but the ultimate value won't change at the back. So then, what can I do? Alright, I need to draw this out. Okay, so there we go. Empty space. Alright, so you work for 5 seconds. So you work for this long. And then you pause for much longer. So you pause for 20 seconds. When you resume, you obviously need to look back at the 5 seconds. So here when you resume, which is n something, which is resume, pause, this value needs to get back over here. Right, so now you start at n, so now n is the new start. Right, and then your calcs should be based on n instead of the original value. So I need to look at where it all starts, right? So there's this thing about app.now. Right, we should do, yeah, so n is the new start, which just makes sense, right? So if I don't have the offset thing, but we need the previous thing to carry over to the now thing, which so this works, right? But if we need the visuals to update, we need to n plus 5, which is when we worked for 5 seconds. And that's how we get the thing getting this the time being displayed on the home screen. Yeah, on the tracking screen. Yeah, on the screen. Right, so we need to do an n+5. So let's take a look at the math here. Oh. Then does it mean I can... Oh, we can always try that. There we go. Yeah, but when you did this, wasn't it that... Okay. So I got a history screen, which is all this. And so let's track it. We study for B. I'm gonna pause at 2. You're gonna resume at 2. Alright. Pause at 4. You're gonna resume at 4. No, you resume at 6 because there's the 2 extra that there's the 2 extra that I thought about. Right? Because there was a previous 4 and the previous 2 in the way I store things. So I need to somehow reset the thing back to 0 before I take in the actual work time. I need to check out which one is bigger and then we take them away. Right, so then maybe the issue is with the thing where the work time and the now are equal, right? Which means that... Okay, in what cases would work time be equal? So let's say you work for 5 and then the time passed is 5. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Yeah. So now is the amount of time that has passed. If they're both equal, you minus it, it becomes 0. And based on that offset, it means you didn't even pause, right? You didn't even pause in that instance. So is that train of thought even right? So the logic is fine, it's just the logic to do the visual stuff is wrong, but it's wrong anyways, so let's see. Well, you can't see this, but I'm writing this on paper. So let's see. Right, so how would I do this? Right. So as far as I'm concerned, I'd like to think that what happened to my mouse, to my cursor, it's all the way up there. Okay, I like to think that this is the right one so far because the logic checks out, but I lose some time, and how do I? Okay, let's just run it first. Alright, cool. Does B even get tracked? Yeah, B is right here. Okay, so I'm gonna pause at 2. Right, you pause at 2, that's all well and good. If I press stop, right, you'll see it works for 2, right? It makes sense. Right? And I did not see that coming. Okay, so when I click on stop, the work time thing needs to be reset straight to 0. Which means I can just bring this in here. All the way at the bottom here, app.work time equals duration from 6, 0. Okay, can I just put like default? Yeah, okay. Oh, just default to 0? Okay. Wait a minute. I just do this. Hold on. Where did I see this before? Double default. Okay, so I take this here, I put this in here, I do this, then double default. Oh wow, that actually works. Okay. Well, let's not do that then. Okay, so we reset the work time here, so that should be, those issues should be no. Alright, let's see. I'm surprised it's only been like 30 minutes. I thought it would be much longer. Okay, so we got this stuff here. Let's get stool, we pause for 2 seconds, right? And then we resume, and it slows at 2. We stop at 4, and now I should go leave at 5, but it goes back to 2. What does that mean? That means the thing isn't getting updated, right? So what logic do I have in place for that? So that means this isn't getting updated when I click resume. Yeah. So when I click on resume, when I click on resume, what do I need to do? So there's the time that has already passed. Right? Oh. Plus the work time. Right? Work time. App.work time. Okay. Then does it mean I don't need this anymore? Because that's fine, I'll just leave it for now. We start this, we pause at 2, we resume, it goes straight back to 0. And it doesn't even tick. Oh yes it does. Let's go do something real quick. There we go. Okay, so what happens to that? What if I bring that back too? Oh. Alright. It's all red. Okay. Yeah, I should really get to work on the delete feature, huh? We pause, we resume. We pause, we resume. What's with this massive block of time where nothing changes? So clearly this isn't working as intended. Okay, so is it something with the pause screen? I mean the resume button. Right, so that has the previous resume button saved. No, that has the previous work time saved, so this is saved. Click on pause, we got now, which is now, just the instant, plus the previous. When you get the current time, the total time passed. Slash the total time. Right, we get the total time here. which means I should base it off of total time instead. Which means there isn't gonna be any weird math stuff, right? So we put, so if it's pause, then we got pause time, right? Yeah, we have pause time. Did I delete that? Yes, okay, so pause time will still be a thing. Pause time will still be a thing. If I store it in the total time, we got the time that has elapsed plus the pause time, which equals to the total time. So the time that has plus pause, right? So right? Okay, so alright, let's redo this. Where are my buttons? My buttons are here, okay. So elapsed, right? So how is the total time being calculated? When I click on stop, duration from sex, just like that, okay. So app.total time. Oh, good morning. Hello. Is the W silent? How do I say it? Hello, Gaffa. Good morning to you. Time is different. I actually wouldn't be surprised if it's like 3-4 a.m. or something. Because the first thing I thought was I would ask how your day is doing, which doesn't really make sense because it's just morning, it just started, right? So it could be that you're past midnight, right? So it's technically still morning, but you still did a whole day's worth of stuff, you know? What is this? Oh, nothing, I guess. Okay. Did not mean to do that. Okay. So app.total time will be equals to duration from sex now. Ah, 9:20. That's good. If you woke up at 9:20, doesn't that mean you slept at like 3? Oh wait, no, it's like 2. Cup of tea, yes, your daily cup of tea. I don't even, huh. Where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? So we got seconds here. I don't want this to get overwritten, but so I need to have a check to make sure it doesn't get overwritten, so I can check if total time is 0 or not, because total time will always be 0. Okay. So if app dot, I'll just take it out. Ooh, Sweden. I don't know much about Sweden. Let's see. So total time. So you just woke up. You had your tea. You're having some tea. So you're just gonna relax. Is it Saturday for you? It should be. At least I'm guessing. Total time. I take total time out, and this is a duration. So I need an SX here so I can compare it. So if the total time is equals to 0, that means I can do this. Otherwise, I need to get the value of total time plus the now. Wait, that doesn't make sense. I need to think. Ah, I see. Now, what you working on? I mean, that's why Saturdays and Sundays starts with an S, right? It's your lazy Saturdays and Sundays. Let's see. Hmm. So I got the amount of time that has passed. So I need the elapsed time. But the thing is, the elapsed time gets trying to learn chords and event sourcing by a double entry bookkeeping application in Rust. I don't know what a lot of that means. There's not even an O, that's a Q. CQRS and event sourcing. A double entry bookkeeping. That's a lot of technical terms right there. What is that? Wait, BRB, need to refill my water bottle. Oh, I forgot my bottle. Hold on. There you go. Hot day, hot day. Okay, let's see. It's a financial term. Why is it called double entry then? For, you do it twice for redundancy? Okay. What's a Rust book? There you go. Um, Make any assumption, we try to... I think this is... But isn't there like a Rust by example? You debit one account and create another. I see. Hmm. So you would just note down that you bought $50 of food. Oh, that's what you mean. Hmm. I guess the from I guess the from bank accounting would make it more explicit. Yeah, because I have this issue where I have a spreadsheet of the money I spent in a month or whatever. Like say, 50 here for 3 months of my time of 1 month of my time, right? 10 here for like food or whatever, right? And so what I keep forgetting is that my money comes from different places. So, the money that's already in my wallet, the money in whatever e-wallet I have, so something like PayPal, and then there's money that I take from the bank itself, right? And so there's like three different sources. Oh yeah, and there's money in my Grab account too, like Uber account. So like there are so many different sources where my money comes from that it ends up being inaccurate whenever I tally stuff up at the end of the month, which I found out the hard way last month. Oh yeah, do you know any Rust tutorials that are good for beginners? My friend is asking me for one. Cause she saw this. Let's see. Yeah, she saw this, and she's never programmed before. So I was hoping. Ah. Yeah, that will make sense. That will make sense. Yeah, so she wants to learn to program, and I suggested Rust as the first language, cause the Church of Rust, right? uh, I guess we search this up first. Oh, there's one by Microsoft. Oh, okay, I'll just send her this then. Alright. There we go. Ah, cuma Alright, I am back too. Just talking to our roommate. Alright. There you go, I just sent this. Alright. I don't know why I had this on for. Okay. So, welcome back. And I need to figure out the math for this. I need to display the time via total time instead of the now thing. Right? So I do app.total time equals, I will take the now. Yeah, I'll take the now. I'll plus it. Oh wait, that's it. There we go. Okay, simple. I can't do that. Only the other way around. Well, that's not a big deal. So duration from sex now, and then do that. Okay, things checking out. So that means I don't display now, instead I display total time. No, that changes everything. I don't want that to happen. Total time. Oh wait, it's app.total time. Okay, wait, hold on. Alright, I have returned again. Alright. This is a duration, so I need an SX here and an SX here. Speaking of SX, what's an SX? Is that even a word? I did not see that coming. To be honest, I should have. Wait, what's. No, that's annex. No, the word is annex. I should have seen that coming, okay. I don't know why I didn't. Okay. I should have seen that coming. Alright, we don't talk about that. Alright, let's see. This is getting way too huge. You know what, I'll delete that for now. And what I'll do is I'll work on the delete button, which is all the way at the history screen. Okay. Where's the delete button? Oh right, yeah, I just put it as a massive X. There we go. So this would be the logic for deleting a button. But this gonna need to be much bigger. I'm gonna use a big X. Okay. Damn it, man. Okay. Alright, so when I click on this, what exactly do I need to do? We got the index. Yeah, we have the index, so we know which row exactly we're on. Do I even use the index? Oh yeah, I do, okay. So this lets us know which row we're on. So I need to note down the index and I need to rip out the data. Right, and I'm pretty sure the data is stored somewhere. Of course it's stored somewhere. It's like stored in here. Right, it's like stored in here. So okay, I need to index into the activity. So app dot activity history, which is just an activity, and right, this is an activity, and there are 3 fields of which I need all of them. So let activity equals, did I even do that right? Yeah, I did. Okay, so wrong one. Okay, so I need, what are the fields for activity again? We got name, total time, and tag, right? So we got name, total time, and tag. There we go. This just needs to be a reference. There we go. Okay. So I need to delete it, right? So name dot remove alright, yeah, it's just index, there we go, simple. So change this to key time and then tag. Okay, now I need to put this back into the thing. It's fine. Can it be a mutable reference? Okay, it can. So it removes the thing and it gives me back the thing, right? Alright, so I'm actually quite confused about this thing, so I need to test it out real quick. We'll call this playground. It's in bread. Cargo new remove. So we got a struct called X and it has a, and it's just a number. So X equals to XA1. Let's make you a mutable reference. There you go. So here I take it out, so let XA equals mut X. Okay. A equals to 5. Print X dot A. Let's see. Okay, it does change to 5. Good to know. So that means I shouldn't see this anymore. And then I need to repaint. No, ctx.repaint request repaint immediately. So after I move it, I want you to repaint it. Yeah, just like that. Okay. It crashes immediately. Let's take a look. At 99. Okay. am I even in the right file? Yeah, line 99 in screens. Removal index is 0. It should be less than len is 0. What? I got the activity name. Alright, I need to put it back into... Okay, I am back. So you tried to remove an item from collection that is empty. That's what I got when I got that kind of thing. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, when I read this here too. But I didn't register with me. Okay, so let's see. I should obviously check if there's things inside that thing. So I need to check if there is a something inside that thing. So if name.len equals 0, yeah, or tTime.len equals 0, or tag.len equals 0. Should have put it the other way around. There you go, and then that. There you go. Okay, but I wonder if this will work. It shouldn't. But we won't get an error at least. Alright, so it doesn't crash, but nothing happens either. Okay. Alright. So after this has been removed, now what we need to do is go ahead and update the thing. Right? So how did we update it? It's in the tracking screen, and that's what happens when you click on the stop button. Yeah, we click on the stop button like this. So app.read config file .unwrap. There's no reason this should fail because you can only see this if you have a config file and there's stuff in it. So I can just unwrap it and just get the config file, which is the activity itself, and then I will let it mute. So act equals app.activity history. Cannot move, which is behind a mutable reference. Oh wait, yeah, that makes sense. So I will take data from the config file. What I need is to change the data in the config file. So how did I do that? I did that, okay. So let JSON equals cert JSON toString where app.activity history goes in here, and I unwrap it. Yeah. Okay, no errors, perfect. So then I write app.config file into JSON, unwrap that. Okay. So I'll make that into a function. So let's do that. and write config file. Let's do that for now. We put that in there. We put in some sort of okay, we put in actually you don't need to put in anything just yet. Okay, what do we need? We're missing app, which is actually just self. So just self and then self, and we do that. Okay, and that. Okay, so we got this. So we need to pass in the activity because that's the only thing it can be. Oh wait, we don't have to. So what I do is I just do app.write config file, and I'll need a it's a pub, so just that, and then I remove this, put it in there, do that. Do that, and that. So over here, write config file. Okay. Oh, almost an hour, 13 minutes. Yeah, I'll go a little bit more before I take a rest. My eyes are starting to hurt. Well, not hurt, it's just getting tired. Okay, let's see if this works. If not, I can always revert it. Don't crash. It's empty. It's not supposed to be. It really is empty. Alright, well, I mean, you kind of did one thing, not the other thing. I can just change the button thing logic. Let me preserve this real quick. Alright, let's continue from there. So I removed the index, so if it's clicked, I need to keep track of the button that has been clicked. I have no idea why everything's getting removed though. Yeah, I just remove it from that specific index. Doesn't work, then what can I do? Well, I guess what I can do for now is... did not mean to do that again. What I can do for now is I keep track of the name. Just name, nothing too crazy. Put the name. And... go. Now I'm gonna fill up. start, stop. Let's get start a couple more. Stop. Cool. Name B0. Okay, so it does keep track of the correct index. Okay. So this is 0 and this is 1. Alright, yeah. Alright, go. So this is the logic is fine as far as I can tell. So I remove the thing from that specific index, but everything gets removed instead. So when the thing gets removed, I break out of it. Press to repaint, I break out of it. Right, isn't this inside a for loop? It is. Break cannot be inside of closure, alright, fine. What can I do with the vector? Cool. Yeah, it should just be that. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. So, I'm just gonna run this real quick. Oh, what logic do I have in there? I have that, okay. So, you can, this doesn't look pretty, but it serves its purposes, I guess. Okay, the thing will load in a bit. There you go, okay. So here, it's pretty tiny. Wait, hold on. No, that doesn't help at all. Okay, so you can see that B, yeah, so here's the name for the activities and everything is mapped to everything. So you got like your time spent here, you got your school, right? So, but the thing is, when I delete one thing, it deletes. Okay, apparently nothing is changing now. Oh yeah, I didn't write the changes. Okay, so you can see that you spent you did name and it's under that school tag and you spent 0 seconds doing it. There we go. Yeah, here's like the other stuff too. Okay, did app.write config, did anywhere go wrong? I guess the easy way would be to print the debug output, or I can just do it manually. I think I'll try and do it manually first. I don't see the, I don't trust myself. Okay, so we got the app, and got the app.config file. Okay, so this is basically it. As far as I can tell, everything remains the same. At least I hope so. Well, I guess the easy way out would be to simply okay, yeah, I can do that. So I can do app dot. That didn't work. Okay. Okay, well, let's remove this and put just app in front of them, and then oops, let me do that. App There we go. Now I know what. Alright, yeah, that's the activity too. Dot activity history. There we go. Activity history. There we go, okay. There it is. Okay, so now I know for sure that that thing has changed. Hopefully not all of it. So only the thing that needs to be removed is removed, and the thing gets written. So. And don't remove the whole thing. The whole thing is removed. Okay. Oh wait, shouldn't it be in here? Okay, so it's definitely a me issue, that's for sure. Remove that. Oh, cool. Right, we go B for school, we do for 0 seconds, and let's say BA, we did that for 0 seconds too. There we go. Okay, now it works. Maybe I should have a delete all feature. I don't know, I'll just do that now. Now it's called activities. Cool. Yeah, I think I'll leave the delete button at that for now. So now it's gonna go back to the tracking screen. Okay, now back to this. How does this work again? What state am I in? So we start at, we pause at 0, what's that? We resume it and you're at 1007. Ah, cool maths, dude. This some pretty cool maths, huh? That's not supposed to happen. Yeah, we shifted to displaying total time. I'll deal with this some other time. I've been streaming for an hour, almost 2 actually. So yeah, I think that's it. I'll probably stream again tomorrow. Yeah, probably not. It's Sunday tomorrow. It depends how I feel like. So anyways, thank you, Wagafa for joining. And to everyone else who may not be chatting but is lurking. So thank you for tuning in. Bye bye. See you guys tomorrow maybe.